You're eating less, walking more, avoiding sugar, but still your belly fat is not moving, right? What if I tell you that the problem is not discipline? It may be insulin resistance. Today I'm sharing my 333 Insulin Reset Framework that helps your body respond better naturally. This framework has been helping hundreds of women to regain control of their body. Also, by the end of the video, I'm going to share one important behavior change which most women tend to ignore, which keeps their insulin level elevated throughout the day. If you feel hungry very quickly, if you feel sleepy after meals, if your weight loss feels unusually slow, listen carefully. Your body is not being stubborn. Your hormones are asking for support. Before we go ahead, comment yes if you relate to at least two of these. Sugar cravings, belly fat that won't move, post-meal sleepiness, PCOD or thyroid struggles, weight stuck despite efforts. Think of insulin like a key and your cell like a door. Normally when you eat, insulin opens the door, sugar enters and energy is produced. But when your body becomes insulin resistant, that lock becomes rusty. So your body produces a lot of insulin and tries really hard to get that sugar inside that door. And this process pushes your body into a fat storage mode. The goal is to make sure that your body responds better. After having worked with so many women, I noticed insulin improves fastest when these three daily systems are fixed together. The 333 Insulin Reset Framework. The 3 smart nutrients, 3 smart movement habits, and the 3 smart resets. When these 3 align, your body slowly shifts out of that fat storage mode. Talking about the timelines, it's not a 7-day detox. If you follow this framework for 2 weeks, your energy improves. After following it for 4 to 6 weeks, the cravings reduce. And after 8 to 12 weeks, you will start seeing visible change in your body. Consistency beats intensity. Your body is not working against you. It's responding to the signals that you are giving it on day-to-day basis. If you change those signals, the body will change. We start with the most powerful and the most ignored pillar, your daily eating behavior. Most people focus on what to eat, but your body is heavily influenced by your first bite. The protein anchor rule. Before your main meal, start with protein as your first bite. It can be Greek yogurt, tofu, boiled egg, dal, paneer, chicken, fish, whatever your protein source is, you got to start with that first. And then you start your main meal. When protein enters your body first, glucose rises slower. Insulin spike reduces and fullness starts earlier. You tend to avoid overeating by this natural behavior. Your body listens to the first signal that you give it. Make that first signal protein. Reset 2. Now let's talk about your cravings. Most women don't overeat because of hunger. They overeat because of autopilot. You have made yourself a pattern to go on to food whenever you don't know what to do. And hence, before every unplanned snack, you need to follow this simple rule that you're going to sip this magical tea that helps you reduce your cravings and channelize this autopilot energy much better. You need to boil some fennel seeds along with ajwain and some methi seeds together. Boil it for 2 to 3 minutes. Strain water, squeeze a lemon and take at least 5 sips of this tea. You can also pre-made it and use it throughout the day whenever you are craving for something which is unplanned. 5 slow sips will act as a tiny pause which interrupts your impulse eating, activates awareness, and lowers your stress-driven cravings. Most cravings don't need control, they need this calm pause. Reset 3, the most important one. Now this is almost something that nobody talks about. Most women don't have a food problem, they have an open loop eating problem. Meals end, but your brain never gets a clear stop signal. And when meals feel unfinished, grazing continues. Insulin stays elevated for longer period of time. That's where the last bite closure rules comes in. At the end of every main meal, take that end bite. Take that one slow final bite. Put your spoon down and mentally say meal complete. Yes, I know it sounds simple, but psychologically but neurologically, it's powerful. This helps your body register satiety properly, reduce post-meal nibbling, creates clear meal boundaries, and supports insulin recovery window. Fat loss doesn't always only depend on what you eat. It also depends on the fact that whether your body is getting a clear stop signal. Now let's move to pillar 2, smart 3 movement habits. Let's talk about movement. It's your body's natural glucose disposal system, and your muscles are glucose sponges. So these 3 movements can entirely change the game for you. Movement 1, morning activation. Just 5 to 10 minutes of movement in morning changes the game because it activates insulin sensitivity for the entire day. Movement 2, 10-minute glucose walk window. We all know that when you walk after your meals, your postprandial glucose is regulated much better. Most people know that they have to walk, but the timing matters more than the duration. Start walking within 10 minutes of finishing your meal. Even 8 to 12 minutes, slow walking inside the house counts. The science is very simple. The glucose is rising because you have eaten your meals, and your muscles that time are ready to uptake that glucose. So your insulin job is at ease. So its demand decreases. So the first 10 minutes after your meal are metabolically golden. Movement 3, strength training. We all know that it's very important and a pivotal role in your health journey. At least 3 times a week. Even dumbbells, bodyweight training, resistant bands work, because more the muscle, better is your insulin response. Third pillar, 3 smart nutrients. Before we close, we should know about these 3 important nutrients that make your body more insulin sensitive. They're not magical pills, but they support your body's internal environment to let insulin work better. First is magnesium. Supports insulin signaling, glucose handling, and sleep quality. There are a few important sources from which you can get good amount of magnesium, like your pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and peanuts. Magnesium is not a fat loss supplement. It is a metabolic support mineral. Second is chromium. It helps insulin work more efficiently. In many women, it supports sugar control. Few of their amazing sources are broccoli, black chana, nuts. Consider chromium helping insulin to do its job better. Last but not the least, vitamin D. We all are deficient in it, and it is one of the most important hormone communicator. And low levels are very common. Sources are morning sunlight, fortified foods, mushrooms, and obviously your supplement. Always test and consider your doctor's approval before taking any supplements, and especially with vitamin D. So these were the 3 important reset framework that helps your body become more insulin sensitive. As we are growing, insulin sensitivity has been a part of our life, considering the lifestyle that we are living, the sleep quality that we have, or the kind of erratic schedule we function on. So this framework helps you achieve the body of your dreams with good health. There is one important behavior that I was talking about in the beginning that most women have, which leads to their body becoming insulin insensitive, and that is erratic schedules. You focus on everything else in the world, your family, your kids, your career, but when it comes to your own health, your meal timings, your sleep quality is all up and down, because of which your cortisol levels are high up on rise, and it's always in the alarming situation. Body slowly becomes insulin resistant, which leads to irregular periods, metabolic disorders, diabetes, and whatnot. So if you want to take a control over your health, the first thing first is to take control of your schedule and start doing same things at same time every day. If you're starting this 333 insulin reset with me, comment down below 333 reset and save this for your daily reminder. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get updated with science-backed behavioral changes that help you make healthy living easy.